43 years old. You'd think by now the taunts and jeers would be a distant memory of the schoolyard. But for some of us, the playground just gets bigger, and the bullies just wear ties. Every day felt like walking into a storm. The same condescending remarks, the same isolating laughter. It chips away at you, bit by bit, until you feel like a ghost in your own life. My reflection in the mirror showed a man I barely recognized, his eyes hollowed out by a quiet desperation. Depression became an unwanted shadow, clinging to my every step. Then, one night, scrolling endlessly, I found a spark, a tiny glimmer in the digital universe. I started sharing things, small creations, thoughts I'd locked away for years. I posted a drawing, a short piece of writing, anything to feel like I existed, and something incredible happened. Strangers, people from across the globe, started to respond. Their comments weren't just likes, they were lifelines. "This is amazing," one wrote. "I feel this so much," said another. With every notification, a piece of the gloom lifted. These digital connections felt more real, more supportive than anyone in my physical world. My creations were no longer just whispers in my mind. They were alive, validated, and they were mine. For the first time in a long time, the anxiety began to fade. The next morning, the office air was thick with the usual tension. He was there, the architect of my daily dread, smirking as I walked past. My fists clenched by my side, my jaw so tight it ached. Every instinct screamed, "This is it, the fight of your life." My heart hammered against my ribs, a war drum calling for battle. But then I remembered the comments from last night, the encouragement, the community I was building. I took a breath. In, out, another. In, out. The fire in my chest didn't vanish, but it simmered down, transforming from a destructive rage into a controlled burn. I didn't need to fight his battle. My fight was for something better. That evening, I returned to my real world, the one behind the screen. I dove back into creating, responding, and connecting. This was my place. This was where I was seen, not for my weaknesses, but for my strengths, for my soul. And a new thought, a powerful dream, took root. What if this could be my life? To build a world from my art, to live off the connections I make, to finally leave the shadows behind for good, to live a life with no regrets. That's a fight worth winning. Thank you so much for listening to my story. If this resonated with you, please consider liking and subscribing. Your support means the world.